I don't use products up that fast. And I tend to use a lot of like sample size or trial size products because I just love trying different things out. So I have quite a few things in here to share with you. Let's see, I see several of the same thing. I have 1, 2, and 3, all in different sizes. So this is a baby, this is the bigger, and this is the second biggest one you can get. This is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. I do quite like these, as you can tell. They are pricey, I will say. I do find it to moisturize my face quite well. I have not repurchased it just because I have other moisturizers that I want to use, but I would repurchase this in the future. I have this little pharmacy green clean makeup melting cleansing balm. I really like this. I have bought a full size already. This lasted me a while even. This is only, let's see, 0.7 fluid ounces, and this lasted me quite a while because I don't wear a whole lot of makeup. So I only need maybe like a dime size amount for my face. It gets makeup off really well. It doesn't leave like a greasy feel. Yeah, and it works on mascara as well. It doesn't burn your eyes or anything like that. A lot of cleansers I've had burn my eyes, and this one did not. So I have purchased the full size of this guy already. And I'm sure the full size is going to take me forever to use because this took me probably a couple months to use up, to be honest. I don't wear makeup every day either, so that's part of the reason why. This is a little baby drunk elephant. It is the Proteiny Polypeptide Cream. I liked this actually. I don't know if I like the Kiehl's or this one better. They're both pricey, to be honest. But I did find this moisturizing as well. It's not greasy, it's not heavy, but it's a good moisturizer. This is the Equate Beauty Daily Facial Cleanser. It is similar to the Cetaphil one. I really do like this. However, the new one that I bought is not the same formula anymore. They changed it. And I'm so sad, to be honest. Yeah, it says non-airtight, non-comedonic, and dermatologist tested. The one that they have now is a no soap formula. It's the same brand. It's the same comparison to the Cetaphil one. They just changed the frickin' ingredients and it's not as good. Because of the no soap in the new one, it doesn't have any kind of foaming at all. And in my mind, because of that, it doesn't cleanse my face as well. So I am pretty disappointed about that, to be honest. I'm gonna use it, but it just is not in the same product anymore, so I probably will not repurchase that again. I have two different products. I have the little squeezy tube, and I have the bigger guy. You get it doesn't say. Oh, 15 grams in this one, and you get 45 grams in this one. I've been using Differin for several years now. I think maybe 4 years about, and I do like it quite a bit. As it says, it's an acne treatment. It is not your salicylic acid. It is not the benzoyl peroxide. So if you find this is a retinoid, I don't know if it's gonna say. No, but this is a retinoid. So you have to be careful, when you're out in the sun and everything. I use this at night, so I don't really worry too much about it, but only use this once a day. I use it at night. It doesn't discolor your pillowcase or your washcloths or anything. I've never had that with this. I became allergic to benzoyl peroxide a while ago, 15 years years ago, probably at this point. And I struggled to find a product that would actually work. So I finally gave this a go, and I've been really liking it. Do I still get acne? Yes. I don't think it's like foolproof. I don't think it's going to completely stop your acne or anything like that, but it definitely does help, and I will take the help if that's what we can get. Another face cleanser. This is the Bioma Creamy Jelly Cleanser. I thought this was just a basic cleanser, to be honest. I didn't find anything special about it. I thought the packaging wasn't the best because it is a little bit of like more of a liquid formula. So to have this kind of dispenser is not great because it would sometimes get in the cap, and you'd have to wash the cap out. But I think this is a 2.02 fluid ounce container. This lasted me at least a month of washing my face day and night. So I think this would be a perfect option if you are traveling and you need a cleanser. I think this would be a good option. I do want to try more products from this Bioma brand. Actually, I have the Milky Toner now that I think of it. I do have the Milky Toner, and I've been liking that, so. This is just a little baby sample of the CeraVe Ultra Light Moisturizing Gel. Weightless feel on skin, which is very true. I love a gel moisturizer. This is what that is. It was very light. It did not, it didn't sit on the skin. It actually absorbed into the skin. There was no greasy feel or anything. I might repurchase it, but I know e.l.f. has a gel cleanser, a gel moisturizer that I actually want to try. We have another cleanser. This one I used in the shower. These I used when I was washing my face otherwise. This is the e.l.f. Super Clarify cleanser with clarifying niacinamide. There we go. I liked this. I think I liked this more than I liked the Bioma, to be honest. I don't know if they still sell this or not. I'm not sure. But if they did, I would probably repurchase it if I saw it. This was more of a gel formula. It had a nice lather. So yeah, I would probably repurchase that one actually. This is the matcha cleanser. I was not really impressed by this, to be honest. I didn't find it to be anything too different than the other cleansers I've been using, and the price point is much more expensive than, like the drugstore ones. I'm always like that. I don't usually find much of a difference in cleansers and shampoos. I really don't. I don't know if I'm just not picky enough or what, but I always think the drugstore is perfectly fine for those things. Chapstick. I used up a whole chapstick, guys. There's a little bit. I didn't dig into it or anything, but it's all gone. This is my absolute favorite chapstick. I love this. I've tried expensive lip balms, salves. No, you get this. Try this. This actually moisturizes your lips. It does not dry them out. It does not sit on top of the lips and do nothing. This actually moisturizes your lips, and it's less than $2 at Walmart. Plus, you get a little SPF 15. So I always like to pop this on underneath any kind of lipstick or lip gloss that I'm going to be wearing. I also like to wear this throughout the day, and I definitely like to pop this on before I go for a walk. You can't go wrong with a good chapstick. Let's see, this was La Roche-Posay, the Triple Repair Moisturizing Cream. I used it all up. Even though it's just like a sample, I know this stuff is not cheap in the first place, so I wanted to use it all up. I liked this, I believe. I think I like these two better, to be honest. These moisturizers better. But I didn't have anything wrong with this. I just think the Drunk Elephant and the Kiehl's work a little better, in my opinion. And then the last item we have. This is the Belief, the True Cream Moisturizing Balm. I liked this. I would actually think about repurchasing this. This was a lightweight formula, but it moisturized quite nicely. It wasn't greasy or oily or sticky. It absorbed into the skin well. I like the scent of it too. I can't pinpoint what it is, but I don't mind it. Of course, the scent goes away within a minute or two of it drying down, but I tend to be a little sensitive to scents. So if I actually don't mind the scent of something, that's a good thing. So yeah, I would think about repurchasing this one. Apparently this is all I use, is moisturizer and cleansers. I promise I use more stuff, I just don't use things up that fast. So, I hope you enjoyed my little spiel on these products. Have you tried any of these things? Or do you have something that you like that you think I might? Definitely leave them in the comments. I would love to know. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you